Sup. So today I've decided to come to you guys as the most reasonable and most chilled looking character in the game, and of course that is Mr. Albedo himself, because doom posting, right? Every game has it, and I'm sure at this point you've come across videos that maybe isn't to your liking, to your taste, whatever, however you want to call it. The Genshin doom posting or the current state of Genshin Impact type of videos have not been taken very well by the community, and I get it. Most of the time people are just upset that if you're upset with the game, why do you gotta come out and say it publicly, right? And trust me, this video is not about talking about the current issues or the slow pacing of the patches, because veteran players should know, right? We all should know. In fact, even if you're a newer player, if you watch enough content creators, you would know that Genshin goes through slow patches. And even when we were on the highs of Inazuma, I told you guys be prepared for slower patches, and we are currently in a slow patch. I don't know what's so hard for most people to wrap their heads around regarding this issue, and I'm half laughing here, as it is funny to be in this position and see being like, oh no, I'm completely burnt out, man. But at the same time, it's like you come into Genshin Impact, all the signs were there, all the content creators were talking about, oh, I don't know, I think during the high of Inazuma, most people were like, this is the greatest thing ever. People were so busy riding miHoYo's big, fat staff of Homa that we lose sight of what happened just back in patch 1.5, even 1.4, and to a certain degree 1.6. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, and now we are in patch 2.5 and about to go into 2.6, and guess what? Chasm has a good chance of just being this patch's golden archipelago, expecting Chasm to hold some sort of main significance in the overall story, as well as its presence in the game post 2.6. At this point, it's like a dude going into a gay bar looking for pussy. I don't know how else to put it. You're looking for something that's obviously not there. People, we have to stop doing this. We have to stop putting these false expectation onto the game of Genshin Impact. Alright, Genshin Impact is not the type of game for you to grind. It's never designed for the casuals to grind. If you want to grind this game, there's only one way to do it, and that is to spend money. Alright, if you don't want to spend money, or if you spent enough money and you feel like you're not getting back what you have put in monetary wise, you can't continue whaling in this game. And when people say, well, Genshin is dying because everybody's playing other games, well, that's normal. You guys don't understand. Genshin is truly in its element when you are playing another game. Let me put this another way. Genshin was designed to be your side chick. Does that make sense? I hope I'm not going too far with the analogies this video, because I find it difficult when I'm sitting here trying to portray something to you guys and I just keep reiterating the same thing using in-game examples, but now maybe using real-life examples, some of you guys will understand this better. Genshin was always designed to be your side chick. It's got that quick fling, it's got that easy access, it's got that attraction, the visual appeal, right? It's got that spicy, high-octane action that kind of gets your adrenaline pumping, but all in fixed doses. And when people say, oh, I don't want other people to know I play Genshin Impact, or I don't want to introduce people who play Genshin to other people or my friends, I'm scared. You know why? It's just like you don't introduce your side chick to your main group of friends. That's the whole thing. Like, everything leads. I know it's kind of meme, all right? I know I'm making this sound like kind of a meme, but I'm dead serious when I say Genshin has always been designed to be a side game. You'll know this because at this point, if you take a look at Genshin, what it really is, it's kind of like a Sims game, but expanded with combat and better graphics. HoYoverse, miHoYo, whatever you want to call them at this point, they've developed this game to have multiple elements of not just the characters in combat, but their lifestyles, as well as developing your own housing system, right? They're trying to integrate you into this game, kind of like how you play simulator games. And this is why I keep saying Genshin is building its audience horizontally as much as they possibly can to attract the biggest possible audience and give everybody just enough to feel somewhat satisfied half of the time. And this is by design. All right, people, you guys might think, oh, well, they're doing a terrible job because I'm losing interest. Well, you're not, are you? Right? you're not really losing interest because they're not really giving you the chance to lose interest. They hang a little carrot in front of you. They hang it just far away that if you really reach out, you can't reach it. But if you don't try, you always feel like, hey, I could reach it. I could. And that's all the feeling they need to give you. Call it what you want, manipulative, predatory, or it could simply be the industry standard, right? This is what a lot of games do. They keep you incentivized with basic needs and rewards. To be honest, I think Genshin is quite generous with the amount of primo gems that they give you. In a couple patches, you're able to get one of these characters, and with their reruns coming up, I think even free-to-plays can get a C2 ride-in with the 3rd, 4th rerun if you're lucky, and the 5th, 6th rerun if you're unlucky. And you guys think, oh, well, he's talking about the 5th and 6th rerun. Even Mr. Worldwide, Tartaglia, doesn't have that many reruns. But Genshin has been out not even for 2 years. Compare that to a lot of other games, Genshin is still a baby, right? And I know a lot of people say, oh, wow, not this shit again. But truly it is. Thinking about 4th, 5th reruns for characters, that's very standard. And with the double rerun banners, everything's going to come back really quickly. And as long as you prepare yourself adequately, you're going to be able to get these characters really easily. And I wouldn't be surprised that free-to-play players within the 3rd or 4th year, the lucky ones, are starting to get C6 characters that they've been gunning for since the beginning of the game. So for example, if you wanted a C6 Tartaglia, chances are you're well on your way to getting one within the next 2 years or so, right? So I think miHoYo is very generous. The rate at which they pump out content is not sufficient for some people because they only want a specific type of content. For people who like combat, of course you're not going to feel satisfied. Like I said, miHoYoverse is building this game horizontally. They're trying to develop all aspects of the game, and it's evident with how much dead content there is in the game, dead features as well, because they're experimenting with these things and then they introduce it into the game. Once people use it once or twice, they get past it, they never use it again, right? What's that item called? I can't even remember. It's the one where you collect like these little wind spirits, and then you can use like a updraft, wind updraft or something, and you fly into the air, kind of like a Venti E. Who the hell still uses that feature? You see what I'm saying? This is what miHoYoverse focuses a lot of their attention to, and that's where a lot of people misunderstand them, in that it's not that there's no content in the game. There's no meaningful progressive content in one avenue. There's just a bunch of different little things scattered every other patch that progresses different aspects of the game incrementally. And I'm not going to sit here and say give them time, because that's your choice to make. I'm not going to enforce that upon you. But I'm just telling you, Genshin has always meant to be your side girl. Right? It always was and it always will be. If you know how to maintain a side girl, then yeah, you can keep your life in balance, in check. But if you treat your side girl like your main girl, you better be prepared for the repercussions or make some serious sacrifices or be able to withstand the responsibility of such actions. All right. Finally, I just want to say, yes, I'm trying to make this video a little lighthearted because I'm just so tired of people being so serious and mopey and sad about the current state being slow, no content, when this is the norm for Genshin during this time. Right before a new region drops, they're always slow. I mean, they've done it once, right? And I'm just expecting it to be the same. And I was right. Guess what? In patch 3.5, it's gonna be another slow patch. How much you guys want to bet? Right? It's gonna be another slow patch, and that's just the norm. There's gonna come a day when more people understand this, and there's gonna be less doom posting, hopefully. And I feel bad for the new players. I truly do. They're coming into this game, they're excited, they're building their characters, and then they're watching content creators be like, oh, this game is dying, it's so slow, we're losing players, there's no interest. And they're like, what the hell am I walking into here? And in actuality, nothing really. It's just a slow patch. All games have these, right? Am I crazy for saying that? To be honest, I play this game 30 minutes, 40 minutes a day. I spent a lot of money on it, and I got all the characters, mostly at C0, C1, some of them, and I enjoy the game. I don't have all the Animalculus, I don't have all the Geoculus, and I've explored Inazuma 20-30%. I don't use any guides, and I just kind of go through the story blind. I go through the content blind, and I'm having a good time. I don't know what's coming in patch 2.6. Fingers crossed it's going to be good. People, take this game slow. Take it knowing that it has limitations in what it can offer. And you're going to have a good time. With that said, Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, till then, stay safe. Peace, peace.